Hey everyone, welcome to my second episode in my Sketchbook Fun series. Today I'm going to talk about how I deal with frustration and artist block. But first, before I touch on these subjects, I'm going to talk quickly about my current sketch. So I was streaming on Twitch and I was having some technical difficulties, so that's why you saw me moving my hands to see how fluid the video was, but I got it sorted out in the end. Now this sketch, I was using a reference picture for the pose of the face, more like the pose of the face, it's a straight on pose, but her head is slightly tilted back and I needed a bit of help to figure it out, so I was using a reference picture. It took me about 3 hours to sketch this particular sketch, which is a pretty long time. I was having a lot of issues getting a face right and eyes right and all of that, and you'll see me using tracing paper at some point to help me replicate the eyes and the shape of the face. So that's leading me on quite nicely to frustration and how to deal with frustration. When I guess everyone, I was gonna say when you're a beginner or not, fully fledged artist. I don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone, no matter their skill level, experience frustration at some point when they're doing their sketches or their painting or whatever, and if you're not as experienced, not in terms of skill, but in terms of how long you've been sketching, you might just give up on a sketch or just give up on sketching for a while until the call of the sketch call you back, and you'll feel that it's always going to be frustrating every time because you won't progress very far. It goes back to last week's video when I was talking about why I sketch every day, or try to sketch every day. If you sketch every day despite your frustration you might have about your skill levels, you will progress. It's all about quantity rather than pretty much quality when you're learning and developing your skills, and you're always learning and developing your skills. Art is an ongoing learning experience, so one of the skills you need to learn as an artist is how to deal with frustration and also with artist block. So you need to be able to get over the feeling that it's not going the way you want and you want to just throw your sketchbook away and break your pencils and cry and stuff like that. You need to take a deep breath. Well, that's what I need to do anyway. Take a deep breath and try to maybe take a 5 minutes pause. For this sketch I took a few pauses here and there because I was really struggling with getting a face right, getting a face attractive enough to me. Take a break, take a step away from the desk or the sketch and come back later and look at it with a refreshed eye and see where you went wrong and try to fix that. And it's really important to not just give up on a sketch. I do occasionally give up on the sketch, but it's only after I've gone through all the process of trying to find what was wrong. And sometimes you're just not interested in the sketch anymore, in the concept. For this one I was extremely keen on the concept. That's why I kept going until I liked her, and I liked her a lot. She's probably going to be a painting very soon because she's, I hated her face when I first started. I hated the way I was sketching her eyes, her nose, her everything, and now I find her very pretty. So I'm really happy I stuck to it, and I was really frustrated about it. I was cursing and feeling quite stressed about it, but I took breaks and I went ahead with it. I found solutions. So solutions will be different from one artist to the other and will be different from one painting or project or sketch to the other. So you will have to find your own tools to deal with frustration. But it is really important as an artist to learn to cope with the frustration and to overcome it. And it's the same about artist block. Now, some people don't believe in artist block, and I do and I don't believe in it. Sorry, I had to really think about it. I can totally understand people who don't just feel like drawing, and sometimes that is the case. But if you want to progress in your art, if you want to be an artist and sell paintings, you need to just ignore that, the not feeling like drawing, and just get to work, because it is work. You know, when I was working in corporate environment, some days I really wasn't feeling like going to work, but I still had to show up so I could get my paycheck at the end of the month and not find myself fired. So you're your own boss when you're an artist, and you need to put pressure on yourself to just keep drawing and painting even when you don't feel like it. Now, there are other type of art blocks when you don't know what to draw, and that's a bit different. I do feel that quite regularly. I do feel that about once a week, where I'm gonna sit down at my sketchbook and I'm like, hey, what do I do now? And previously, last year, when I started drawing very intensively, I made a list of things I wanted to draw. So there was plenty of things. There was an octopus, there was a forest, there was random stuff. And so when I felt stuck, I just looked at my list and I went through it. I'm not doing that this year, because I'm a bit past that now. I know what I really enjoy to draw, and what I really enjoy to draw is flowers. And when I'm feeling like I don't really want to draw, well, I will just find a pretty flower and draw it, either from my garden, as you could see those ones were from my garden, or find a picture on the internet of flowers that I want to draw. And portrait as well is something that I really enjoy. So when I'm feeling a bit stuck, I will go on Pinterest, look up for portrait photography or this kind of stuff, or fashion photography, and find a face that really appeals to me, and I will draw that. And as I'm drawing that, then inspiration comes, and the need to do a sketch will come as well, and the painting and all of that. So that's how I overcome my I don't know what to draw. I just draw the thing that I really enjoy. If you're more into cars or mechs or anything like that, then draw that. Just redraw something you drew a year ago, or draw something, or try something new. It's also a way of getting inspiration. This week I did a lot of graphite sketches, and that's not my favorite medium, but it gave me a better understanding of values and shading. And I'm really excited about using that in my new sketches. As you can see, this one, I did a little bit of shading on the eyes and the mouth and around the neck, so I could get the shape of a face a little bit better. So that's down to what I did this week when I wasn't feeling like drawing, when I didn't know what to draw. So yeah, I hope this video is a little bit helpful. I hope that you can relate to what I'm saying. Let me know in the comments, and let me know if you've got any questions or anything you want to add. And yeah, feel free to give me a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe as well if you want to see more videos from me in the future. Thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye everyone.